Hey YouTube, so I know what you're thinking right now. Clara, what the hell did you do with your hair? And I'm just gonna say, I dyed it, duh. I mean, can't you see that it's lighter? Oh my god. But it's only like the roots, because I had like this big like roots where it was like red haired color. Not good at all. Anyways, so I'm sorry that I didn't upload a cover this weekend. I feel like I'm like every weekend like, I'm sorry I didn't post this weekend, but and now I don't even have like a good explanation for why. I mean, I seriously could have, but I don't know what I did with with the time. I mean, I don't know. It feels like the time just passed by like it was 1 minute. Like the weekend was like 1 minute. Anyways, so yeah. But I actually have one thing that I did this weekend. At least one thing, you know. But it's that I watched Catching Fire, The Hunger Games, and I think it was good. It was, but I feel like they hyped it up a little bit too much, especially my friends, because they were like, I went with my friend and my sister, and my friend, she was like, oh my god, I've heard so much about this movie, about the people that have seen it, like, love it, and it's so much better than the first one, and blah blah blah. And yes, it was good, and yes, it was better than the first one, but I feel like it wasn't that good. It's like, I've seen better movies, you know. I felt like the story was like kind of shallow, I guess, or not shallow, but it was like there was like just no content of story. There was no good storyline. I feel like it was more like it was rewatching the first movie, just that it was some other characters. But that's just my opinion, and I don't say that I hate the movie. I still like it. It's still very good, and as I said, better than the first one. But yeah, that's like the only thing I can remember doing this weekend. And we had a sleepover after the movie, so I came back from my friend's house like about noon the next day. So like I only had like 2 days of holiday weekend. What's the matter with me? And then I remember that I played a lot of guitar. And me and my family had a Harry Potter marathon, and we watched like, we didn't watch it all. I mean, there's like, what is it, 8 movies, I think. Yeah, it's 8 movies because it's 7 books. We watched like from the 4th, which is The Goblet of Fire, to the 6th, I think, which is The Half-Blood Prince. And yeah, and we actually know, like, just only from like looking at these movies again, we realized that Half-Blood Prince, like that movie, my dad, neither my dad nor my sister has seen it, and me and my mom have only seen it once at the cinema. or I think that my sister like remembered some like parts, so she can have seen it once, but and that's pretty crazy because like me and my sister grew up with Harry Potter, and like that we don't own this the Half-Blood Prince movie like in like we don't own it. We don't have one. So, and we have only seen it once, and my dad hasn't seen it ever. And I just feel like that's weird because, I mean, I love Harry Potter. And it's so weird that I've only seen it twice now. So, yeah. And, yeah. But I feel like I should reread the books because I've only read it once in Swedish, and except for the last book that I read in English, and I just feel like I should read it all in English once too, because I feel like when it comes to stories and like storyline and dramatic, just like dramatic stories, basically, I feel like Swedish is the like worst language you can use. Oh my god, I can't sit here. Because it's like it makes everything sound like very, I don't know how to explain it, but like just lame. It sounds super silly. For instance, you can use like a super dramatic line from a book or something in English, and it sounds so like dramatic, and then you can translate it to Swedish, and like even though you like try to make it sound dramatic, the way you translate it, it's always going to sound like less dramatic, and mostly, or like most of the time, it just will sound stupid and lame. So, I mean, if I would ever like be a writer, I wouldn't write in Swedish, even though that's my mother's tongue and that's the language I know best. I would still use English because it sounds so much better, and I feel like if you like a book that is translated to Swedish, you should definitely like reread it in English if you know English like good enough to understand, because it's a big difference. I haven't reread any books ever, but I have read English and Swedish books, and I can really see the difference. Like, for instance, as I told you, I have read the last book in the Harry Potter series in English and the rest in Swedish, and I mean, just because of that, I felt like the last book was so much better than the other ones, because everything sounded so lame, and so it even made it feel like it's more what's it called, like predictable, because it just, I don't know, it just felt more predictable in Swedish. So I'm definitely going to do that. Oh my god, it's been it's been 9.5 minutes. It's probably the longest vlog I've ever done, and I've just been staring at myself and not on the camera. Whatever. And oh, I got my computer from my school today, and I mean, it's not the best. It looks so bad. It's like an old computer that someone else had before. I can't use it if I don't have it plugged in the wall all the time, and I can't go to the internet, which I don't think it's the computer, but it's because I don't have the password for the internet, I think, but then it would show up still. I don't know. I hope that it will turn out better. If not, I will have to like return it and just talk to him, the support guy, to make it, because I mean, you can't. I mean, it's not like I have made it this bad. I mean, I got it like this. I got it today, so and I've only been carrying it around. It's not like I've been like tossing it around and beating it up, because it's seriously what it looks like I've been doing. And I haven't been doing that. Whoever had it before me probably did that. I can't speak today. Whatever. I'm gonna go now. Check how much of my computer still works, even though I'm here home again. Whatever. I hope it will work. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!